Hello, this is the West Country Tonight. The headlines this evening: Olympic glory for two West-based rowers as their team takes gold.
It's just so many years that they've been trying to beat the Aussies, and it's just brilliant.
But there's disappointment for another local athlete moments later. Good evening. The West Country is celebrating another golden day at the Olympics. Gloucestershire's Peter Reid and Alex Gregory took gold as part of the men's coxless 4 rowing team, and Reid's friends and neighbours weren't going to let the moment pass without a party. They gathered in his local restaurant to cheer him on. From there, Richard Payne reports.
Good luck to Nailsworth's Peter Reid and his teammates. God save the Queen!
For those seeking a peaceful weekend, Nailsworth was not the place to be. For all Peter Reid fans not at the Olympics, it was the only place to be.
Around here, everybody knows Peter, and I think it means a hell of a lot.
I'm a little bit worried about Australia, but I think they'll do it.
4 years of training came down to the next 6 minutes of racing for the defending Olympic champions. Some couldn't watch, some couldn't stop. It was edge-of-the-seat stuff.
Just listen to the noise. This has become a duel between the Australians and Peter Reid's British boat. And just look at the response here.
The nail-biting, though, was soon over, and the celebrations and tears could begin.
Such hard work. We've known what he's put in to this for some years now, and it's just amazing.
What kind of welcome home is Pete and the family going to get now, do you think?
I don't think they'll be able to move when they get back into Nailsworth, will they? I think they'll get a lot of positive reaction.
Probably the most famous faces Nailsworth has ever seen.
Yeah, probably.
I just know it's just so many years that they've been trying to beat the Aussies, and it's just brilliant.
Where Redgrave and Pinsent have been before, Gloucestershire's Alex Gregory and Peter Reid now dominate.
This is surreal. We've been doing this journey every day back to the hotel. It's fair to say I think we've all been a bit nervous and scared at times, and anticipating what's to come. And it's a different world afterwards. It's just a moment that makes the change, and it's a different world. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable too for many here back in Nailsworth, where the party has only just begun. Richard Payne in Gloucestershire for the West Country Tonight.
Well, another West Country rower just missed out on a gold today. Zach Purchase from Gloucestershire was in the men's lightweight double sculls team, which secured a silver medal. With this and the rest of the day's Olympic news, here's Tim Walsh.
There was drama at the start and finish of the men's lightweight double sculls final. The Great Britain team of Mark Hunter and Gloucestershire's Zach Purchase, on the far left of your picture, stopped rowing within the first 100 metres of the race. A broken seat, the reason for the stoppage. After some nifty DIY skills, the race was restarted. The defending Olympic champions led from the start. But in a thrilling finish, Denmark nosed ahead to take their crown, leaving Hunter and Purchase dejected. Elsewhere today, in the women's triathlon final, Gloucester's Vicky Holland finished in 26th place. And last night, Honiton's Jo Pavey ran a personal best as she finished 7th in the women's 10,000 metre final. Tim Walsh for the West Country Tonight.
Other news now, and a year ago the mood on the streets of Britain was very different, with riots breaking out in several cities including Bristol. The Prince's Trust hosted a youth festival today to show how many young people are making a positive difference to the region. The event was one of 7 being held across the country.
We hope to achieve to overcome the stereotypical views that everyone has of young people. So our aim is just to get as many young people doing as many positive things as possible. Everyone seems really enthusiastic. I've got a lot of volunteers coming down. I've got a good community backing me, so I'm quite happy.
Now, despite the somewhat gloomy weather, thousands of people have been taking in the sights and admiring the blooms at this year's Taunton Flower Show. The show is one of the West Country's most colourful events. It's been going since 1831, making it the oldest of its kind in the country. It features more than 2,000 exhibits. In football, Bristol City have beaten local rivals Bristol Rovers 3-0 in Lewis Carey's testimonial match. Martin Wolford gave the home side the lead in the 22nd minute. Substitute Albert Adoma doubled the advantage 11 minutes from time, and he turned provider for Stephen Pearson to seal the win 6 minutes later. Now, ITV newsrooms across the country have launched a search for their region's most inspirational characters. We're looking for nominations for the ITV Local Hero Award, which will form part of this year's Daily Mirror Pride of Britain Awards. We want to hear about people whose passion and commitment has made an impact on their neighbourhood and the lives of those around them. Here's Ellie Barker.
From setting up or running charities and community groups to tackling local problems like antisocial behaviour or the lack of amenities, we want to honour individuals who are a force for good in their community. So with your help, someone from our region could be joining the stars on the red carpet at the Pride of Britain event at the Grosvenor House Hotel in London in October. So if you would like to nominate someone for the ITV Local Hero Award, here's how you do it. Log on to itv.com/Pride of Britain and click through and complete the nomination form online. Tell us in no more than 500 words why your nominee deserves this award. We'll also need your name, a daytime contact number and an email address for you. If you're under 18, please make sure you have your parent or guardian's permission before nominating. Or if your chosen nominee is under 18, please make sure you ask their parent or guardian first. The closing date for applications is 11:59 p.m. on Friday, August the 31st.
Well, weather time now, and let's see if it's going to brighten up. With the weather, here's Kate.
Quick Loans, sponsors of ITV West Country Weather.
Hello again. Well, as the Olympics, there are lots of local events going on at this time of year, from the Taunton Flower Show to the Shoulden Water Carnival today, and showers have been bothersome for most, but they are dying out tonight, leaving most of us dry with clear skies, perhaps the odd coastal shower still possible, and with the winds easing off, we could see some mist developing inland later on. Now, tomorrow morning, those showers get going once again, quite quickly, I'm afraid. There could be the odd heavy downpour tied up in that, so do be aware of surface water on the roads, possibly localised flooding as well. Those showers continuing into the afternoon, but it's possible some coastal areas may well end the day dry, those showers fizzling out, and temperatures around 19 Celsius in the sunnier moments. So looking further ahead, and yet more showers on Monday. Tuesday, fairly cloudy and wet in the west, but drier the further east you are. And then on Wednesday, a fairly cloudy day, but there will be some brightness, and when we see that brightness, highs reaching around 21 Celsius. Pollen count next.
Quick Loans, sponsors of ITV West Country Weather.
The Pollen Count, sponsored by checkertrade.com. Recommended trades and services. checkertrade.com.
Well, the showers have helped keep the pollen levels low today and again tomorrow. There's a slight rise to moderate for the weed pollen on Monday, but after that it's back to low.
Thanks for that, Kate. That's it for now. We'll have more news and sport in our next update tomorrow evening, but stay with us now on ITV1. The national and world news is coming up next. Good night.